Not sure where I want to start. I'm just gonna do it. Ooh, that went flying. Ooh. Ah, there you go. Reconciliation. Learn to reconcile with yourself. I like that. Sorry about that. I love that. Okay. I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, especially with these two cards together, it's like saying like be open to receiving divine guidance in finding yourself or in reconciling with yourself. I love that. I love that. And financial security. Oh, reconciling yourself and your bank account. Or maybe reconcile yourself and your bank account will follow. Okay, so balanced emotions. I'd say that's kind of, goes along with like reconciling yourself. Um, like the same, it's a different way of saying the same thing. And safe travel. Safe travel. I'm wondering if maybe it's 3D, world travels, but I'm getting the sense of more astral travel, like 5D kind of travel, or 5D and above. Um, I think I think that sometimes, because spirit is complex and in ways that we don't even understand. I think that it's definitely possible that we astral travel unintentionally, without our knowledge, either during the day and or while sleeping. And I think that anytime that happens, it does kind of leave you vulnerable to spiritual attacks, and entities, that might want to try to come and, I don't want to scare anybody, but like take over your body, right? There are energies, there are entities, there are spirits out there who don't really have the best of intentions, who are just waiting for someone stupid enough to be like, hey, why don't you come on in? So this to me is like getting to know yourself, um, on a spiritual divine level, and being able to protect yourself at all times, because when you know who you are and you are, confident and safe in who you are and in this body, as in your spirit, then it strengthens the bond between your mind, your body, and your soul, and it makes you less susceptible to these spiritual attacks. Anything else from these? Let's do too many. All right, just give me one. Okay, so this is confirmation of first house self and identity, right? Okay, so you need to know thyself, reconcile with yourself, and that could be on many different levels as well. So, like, as they say, like getting your Akashic records, like knowing who you are in this life, but also who you've been in past lives, because that helps you, to kind of understand your soul on another level as far as like what you think, what you feel. In that you may have feelings that don't make sense for the life that you've lived in this world, in this life. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you haven't experienced things that made you feel that way in another life, and that maybe you're still working through and processing. Um, I know it's silly and complicated, but isn't that just a perfect description of spirit in itself? Okay, anything else that we need to know? You can tell us. Yeah, okay, so yeah, this is just, to me, this is saying that, you have to be careful and know who you are in your own mind, body, and soul in order not to become a slave to spirit or to the wrong spirits. You know what I mean? Or even to the world itself. And yeah, this kind of goes along with that spiritual protection theme that that we're having today. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, so this is harmony and firm foundation, right? So, in order to have harmony in your life, in yourself, you need a firm foundation. So, you need, you may not have had the most stable home growing up, but that doesn't mean that you can't build yourself a firm foundation spiritually, um, and heal from all of that, and find balance and harmony in your mind, body, and spirit. And then it will come out and show and shine through in the real world. So, yeah. Mhm. Yeah, we're all on a spiritual journey here. Um, and the goal is the same for everyone, but not everyone's going to get there. Uh, okay, so what were Ross and Rachel on a break from? Each other. So I feel like this is kind of saying maybe you need to take a break from being in relationships and find yourself. Get in harmony with yourself, build yourself a firm foundation, um, you know, build yourself, some financial security, emotional security, and then the rest will come, when it's time. Yeah, see, like aptitude tests, like getting to know yourself, seeing what is good for you, what you're good for, Um, and in order to do that, you really kind of got to get to know yourself and go through a lot of tests. The divine God tests you to see, who you are, to help you see who you are. That's beautiful. I like that. Okay, so we have love, deep affection, and caring. You might be a deeply loving, caring, and affectionate person. Maybe you want to find someone like that. Um, and I think this is saying like this is how you do that. Jumping from relationship to relationship, hoping that this person is going to be the one, the next person is going to be the one. That is like that's like body hopping. That astral travel. Not necessarily the best idea, especially intentionally, unless you're really, really secure in like who you are and what you want, and that's what you want. Okay, so short journey. So yeah, like I was saying, everyone's on a spiritual journey. You know what I mean? And the journey is really to find yourself, to reconcile yourself with who you are now and who you have been in the past and who you are becoming in the future, right? To reconcile your past, present, and future selves. Um, and I'm getting that, you might be pretty adept to all of this. And so it might be a short journey for you. Sunrise. New creative ideas, new adventures, and a fresh start. So I'm kind of getting the sense that you are someone who has been searching for the right person, the right relationship, and maybe you haven't found it yet. And so this is the divine's advice to you on how to get there, right? Focus on yourself, build your foundations, don't be a slave. Think about your past, present, and future in this life, but in others, and reconcile all of it into, who you are becoming or who you are destined to become. Okay, so we have decisions. We have vanity, ego, and pride in reverse. Okay, so you are someone who is not vain, who is not prideful, who is not egotistical. You are a good, down to earth person, basically. And we have the self worth and expectations. Okay, in reverse. So you're someone who doesn't know your own self worth, or you don't feel worthy. And Mercury, messages, travel, and communication. Reverse. So we have safe travel and travel in reverse. So maybe you are not currently traveling or communicating um, in the spiritual realm, um, or with your spirit person, right? That person who shares your soul, that soulmate. And maybe this safe travel is about safely getting to that destination, safely finding that other person, and opening yourself up to being able to receive messages and communication from spirit. And in spirit could include that person's spirit. So I guess that's it. I guess this is a love reading and a divine guidance on romance reading. Um, I'll do one more deck of cards and see what comes out here. And um, I hope that this message has helped you. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help grow our community. I feel like I get some pretty, good messages that I really would like to share. That's why I put them up, because I feel like they're really helpful and I want them to reach the right people. So if you wouldn't mind helping me to be able to do that, even if this message may not be for you, there may be someone that it is for, and you could help it get there. If you like, share, and subscribe. And if you really want to help out, you could even comment, because that helps with the algorithms too. All right, so I'm going to close your eyes and picture a place you'd like to be. Now describe it in detail, of course. Okay, so this is like the like visualization technique, right? Or what do they call it? Seeing things in your mind's eye. Um, lucid dreaming. There's another word for it, but I cannot think of it for the life of me at the moment. But yeah, okay, so this is just another thing. It's just another tool. It's another tip or advice on how to manifest, this, all of it. See yourself, reconciling and becoming one with yourself and the divine and the universe. See yourself being financially secure and emotionally balanced. See yourself, you know, uh, traveling through the spirit realm and finding that person that is meant for you, that person that brings harmony and balance into your life once you've established that firm foundation for yourself, that loving, deeply affectionate and caring person. See yourself coming to the end of your journey. um, See yourself creating these new ideas and ventures and having a fresh start, right? So that is, see yourself breaking the chains that bind of slavery. And yeah. Okay, so I hope this helped. I hope, if nothing else, you have found it entertaining, because that brings me joy as well. So I hope you'll have a great day, and I'll see you on the flip side.